I had no idea what ability Han Ji-won possessed. The original Han Ji-won had never used it. He had never trained. He had never even bothered to discover what it was. So nobody knew, not even himself. I quietly looked at my hand. Something warm appeared inside my palm. A tiny golden glow. Then a small green plant emerged. I stared. The plant slowly unfolded. A sunflower. My eyes widened. You're kidding! A small golden particle floated above it. I instinctively reached toward it. A strange sensation entered my mind. Sun 25. I almost laughed. Plants! Of course! Of all the abilities in existence, I got plants versus zombies. I secretly smiled. This wasn't bad. Actually, this might be perfect. My sunflowers could generate sunlight. They could also heal mild injuries. Pea shooters could attack, and cherry bombs could instantly wipe out groups of zombies. The original Han Ji-won had never discovered any of this, which meant I had something nobody else knew about. A secret weapon. I looked at Kang Jae-yeon. He was driving quietly. His expression was calm. Unlike the original novel, he wasn't cold-hearted. He was gentle. That was precisely why the original Han Ji-won had fallen for him. Tae-yeon glanced at me through the rearview mirror. Are you feeling better? My heart skipped. I immediately remembered something. I have to act like the original Han Ji-won. If I suddenly became mature, brave, and intelligent, everyone would notice. So I put on my most spoiled expression. I'm hungry. The woman groaned. We just escaped a zombie swarm. I know. Then why are you asking for food? Because I'm hungry.
The floral shirt guy burst out laughing. The Earth user sighed. Tae-yeon simply shook his head. Then, unexpectedly, he handed me a protein bar. I stared at it. Thank you. He nodded. I quietly opened it. Inside my head, I was screaming. Why is the ML so nice? The supermarket. Several hours later, we reached an abandoned supermarket. We needed food, water, medicine, and fuel. The group moved carefully through the entrance. I followed behind Tae-yeon. Not too close, just close enough. Because I remembered the original Han Ji-won's behavior. He always clung to Tae-yeon, so I grabbed the edge of Tae-yeon's sleeve. He looked down. What? I'm staying with you. The woman immediately rolled her eyes. Of course you are. I ignored her. We entered the supermarket. At first, everything seemed quiet. Too quiet. I suddenly remembered the original novel. This supermarket had a zombie nest. Hundreds of zombies were supposed to be hiding in the storage area. I knew it, but if I suddenly warned everyone, they'd wonder how, so I couldn't. Instead, I had to pretend I didn't know, which was difficult, very difficult. A zombie suddenly burst through a shelf. Everyone reacted. Tae-yeon froze it. The Earth user raised the floor. The floral shirt guy punched another zombie into a wall. The detection girl shouted warnings. I backed away. Then another zombie appeared behind me. I deliberately stumbled. Ah! I fell. The zombie lunged. At that moment, my ability reacted on its own. A burst of golden energy exploded from my body. A